Ecamm Fam, what's good, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Marshall Creates with Ecamm. Happy Thursday, Friday, Saturday, whatever day it is that you're watching this. If you're watching live, it's good to see you. Welcome. If you're on a replay squad, what's good? You got to catch me live sometime, y'all. Come on now. So yeah, we got a good one for you today, guys. I'm trying to contain myself because I had an idea that just came to me literally about 20 minutes ago that I wanted to show you guys how to do today. And it's actually something that I did in one of my office tour videos a couple years ago, and it was kind of funny. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do it. So I'm really excited about this episode. Really excited. So what's good, everybody? Hold on, let me put my thing on. Do not disturb. Um, What's good? So we got Mr. Moderator. Thank you for always holding me down week after week. Zoom catches is great to see you. David, is great to see you. Who else we got on here? We got Steven. What is good, my brother? Images by Gretchen. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us today. All right, so let me turn my volume down as well, because apparently Do Not Disturb doesn't work like it used to. Text still get through somehow. They still get through. Yeah, guys, so we got a good one. We got a good one. Yes, if you guys have a question, just hit me with that Q and the colon so I can see it. I appreciate it. So this episode, I want to talk about some of my video editing tips and tricks. So as you guys know, if you're familiar with me, I primarily use Ecamm for outside of streaming for pre-recording my videos for content, primarily on my YouTube channel, reels, stuff like that. I'm actually, now that I have my newer home office set up down here in Florida, I'm gonna be picking back up on that, which I'm excited about. because I've been bouncing around quite a bit down here in Florida. But now we got some stability. I'm gonna be picking back up on that. So, without further ado, let's get into it, y'all. So the main thing that I want to show you guys today, you know what? Let me show you the actual video on YouTube, and I'll show you exactly how it is done. Okay. Um, I'm cracking up because this idea literally just came to me about 10-15 minutes ago as I was preparing for this stream. It's actually a more, I don't want to say complicated, but a more detailed version of something I was going to show you guys anyway. So let me see, Marshall. Hold on, let's pull it up here. Fox office tour. So let me see here. So about the most, what I think will be most helpful. So a few other little tips. So it's on my office tour, I believe. Yeah, it is. I'll try to be as informative as possible and have links to everything in the description. But if it's something that I missed that you want to know about, just drop a comment. Look, I'm serious, y'all. It's a lot. So go ahead and pause the video, grab your popcorn, pen, and pad. All right, y'all, let's get into it. Yo, that's hilarious. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm in a goofy mood. So if you didn't catch it, someone walks into the frame. Y'all. It's a lot. So as I'm pause the video, as grab your popcorn, pen, and so that someone is me. Some people noticed it, other people didn't. It's like a little Easter egg. So I'm going to show you guys exactly how I did that. Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys how I did that. Okay, so it's a couple different ways you can do it. So I'm going to show you the easy way first, and then I'm going to show you the more complex way. Okay. So, but listen, the complex way, it has a little extra sizzle and sauce on it. All right. It has an extra little sizzle and sauce. So just a heads up, the program I'm going to be using is Final Cut Pro. You know, I love the program. I use it all the time. You guys didn't even see my screen. I'm so sorry. Can you guys see my screen? I'm sorry. I just set up my stream deck and everything. Hold on. Rewind here. Gotta show my screen. The right screen, of course. I'm over here laughing and having a good time. You guys can't even see what I'm talking about. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. Primary display. Boom. All right. So here we are. My office tour. Let's rewind. So here we are right here. So in this frame, you see this person walk in. That's me. So just add a little, just a little something a little funny to the video. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So we're going to be using Final Cut Pro. Picture looks great. Hey, I appreciate it. I'm feeling confident. I'm finally feeling good about about this. My eyes only. I know. Right. Yeah, if you guys can hit the like, don't hit the dislike because you couldn't see my screen, please. Hit your boy with a like. I'm gonna make up for it, I promise. So I'm gonna be using Final Cut Pro. All right. So I'm gonna open up Final Cut Pro and I actually have 2 video clips that I'm gonna be using. All right. So first let me I have to get one of them. So this is the most recent one. Command C, and I'm gonna drop it in my Ecamm folder because I like to keep everything organized. Episode 6. So this is gonna be, I'm gonna call this background. This I'm gonna call me. All right. So I'm gonna copy these and create a new folder in my external hard drive because that's where I like to edit off of. So I'll do folder. Let's just call it episode 6. So this is how you keep your hard drive space clear, y'all. Just edit off of an external hard drive. So I'll do a new folder called media to keep all of my media inside of. And then I'll paste those 2 clips because that's what we'll be using. And I'm going to open up Final Cut Pro. I don't think I've finished setting up my stream deck. Here it is. we're gonna update this later. I thought it was finished, y'all. Yeah, my stream. Look, I got a stream deck, y'all. Finally, I got a stream deck. Well, you guys know what it looks like, but I didn't even realize they had a white one. But I just got it in. I was just setting it up. Slowly feeling like myself again, y'all. With the little things that I had at home. Not everything, but you would say live stream ASMR music. What is good? Johnny, what's good? So, have Final Cut Pro open. I'm gonna start a new library. So step 1 is creating a new library. I'm gonna just call it episode 6 library. Library. The names, they don't really matter, at least to me. As long as you know what it is. And then I'm gonna do a new event. And I already have an event, so I'm gonna just leave this event in here. And then I'm gonna import our media. Stream SSD. Episode 6 media. These 2 clips. All right. And now I'm gonna do a new project file. New project. And we'll keep it at to make sure that we don't run into any issues as I'm doing this while I'm streaming. We're gonna do it at 1080p. So I'll just leave it at that. So I'll just do a funny clip. Okay, so I'm gonna do it the easy way first, okay? I'm gonna do it the easy way first. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drag this clip down. So this is my main A-roll clip, right? Oh, you guys, oh shoot. It was vertical. I have to do a new project, y'all. Sorry. File, new project. I didn't realize it was vertical. 1080p HD. Boom. Funny. You guys can't even see this really good. Try to make this as large as possible. So I'm going to drag this down onto the timeline. All right, and I'm going to just take the volume down here because we don't really need that. So it's just me acting like I've recorded some A-roll. And then I'm going to drag this clip over top of it. All right. It doesn't really matter which order it goes in. But actually, you know what? I'll drag it below it. Because what I want to do is, let me check in with y'all first before I start getting into these nitty-gritty steps. Okay. Cool. No questions yet. So, Final Cut Pro has this feature called, it's a graduated mask. So on the right-hand side under Effects, go down to Masks, and then do Graduated Mask. I'm going to drag this right on top of my clip. Right here. So as you can see, it looks like I'm becoming invisible, but you see where I'm going with this, right? So I'm just going to adjust it like this to mask out this side. I didn't give myself that much room. I'm going to tweak it like this. Oh, it looks like the shots aren't even lined up perfectly, y'all. I didn't even realize that. That sucks. But I could do another quick recording as well. But I'll just show you what this will look like as of right now, okay? So let's pretend the shots were lined up like they're supposed to be. Oh my gosh. I cracked myself up. So what I'm doing is I'm putting a peace sign behind my head, but you can't see it because of the way I did the mask. But if it's like a non-obtrusive entrance of yourself or whoever in the background, then this way will work. But being as though I'm trying to have some overlap, because of the type of mask that I use, it's not working right. So but if I just wanted to do something like this, like I did in my other video, it will work. So I'm going to show you the other way, being as though I have the I have the actual the clip, and it doesn't matter with the background, being as though the background isn't lined up. But yeah, so just to recap, I'm going to take this mask off just to show you exactly what I did. It's just this graduated mask right here. And they have different types of masks. Like if I want to do a vignette mask, I can add that to it, but this wouldn't really work for what I'm trying to do. So the or a shape mask, I could have done that as well. But the graduated mask works perfectly for this. So if you guys saw like the reels that I've done, I use the graduated mask to do that. So so this is one way. So the second way, right? It's a bit more complicated. It is, let me just check in with y'all real quick. Let me know if y'all following me. Hey Obs, it's good to see you. Good to see you. The software am I using? So I am using Final Cut Pro. Using Final Cut Pro. I love Final Cut Pro. It's like iMovie, but with a lot more bells and whistles. And the thing is, and this is what we're going to talk about today as well, I use a lot of plugins. Like I like to work smarter, not harder. I know people are beasts at video editing and all of that. And they use, DaVinci, they use Premiere Pro, they know how to do everything, motion design, all of that. Me, I don't, but I still want a nice looking product, a nice looking, video. So I'll download plugins and use those. So I'm gonna show you a few of the plugins that I use today to have some pretty saucy videos. And I've been able to use the plugins to generate money as well. Like when I do the promo videos for Ecamm and stuff like that, I use the plugin, so I don't have to do anything from scratch, really. I have an idea for something that I want to do, and I'll find a plugin for it, or I'll use a few different plugins to achieve what I want to achieve. It may take me a bit longer than somebody who knows how to do it from scratch, just because I'm figuring it out on the fly, but it works. It works. So yeah, I definitely recommend Final Cut Pro if you're in the Ecamm fam. You're on Mac, so it is Mac only software like Ecamm. So yeah, that's what I use. That's primarily what I use. So if you're familiar with iMovie, you can tell it looks similar, but it just has a lot more bells and whistles to it. So I'm gonna do the other way. So there is this software that I use called Runway ML. So this is the same. This is the same way that I'm getting ready to show you. Let me pull up my YouTube real quick. Ecamm Marshall creates trailer. So there's an effect that I use right here. So how I did this effect, I'm getting ready to show you guys that. So it's essentially a form of masking, but you don't need a green screen for it. You don't need a green screen for it. So there is some software called Runway ML. The only thing, y'all, I'll keep it 100 with y'all. It hasn't been working well for me. It worked when I did that video, but the past couple times I've used it, it hasn't been working. But I don't want to count it out just yet. I might need to email support. So what I'm trying to do, as you can see, it is beta. It's just I uploaded that quick clip and I wanted to remove the background from this video. So it uses AI to remove the background. As you can see, it's a pretty decent job. It does a pretty decent job of masking me out, even with my little hair. That's what I was worried about. My beard and stuff. It still did a pretty decent job. But I'm gonna show you a plan B. I'm gonna show you another way that you could do it. There's an app called it's called Keeper. Okay, so this one's Runway ML, but I'll just show you guys this, even though I feel weird even talking about it or recommending it because this feature isn't working, but it does a lot of different stuff. It does a lot of different things. It uses AI. It generates videos based on prompts, images. I know you've seen a lot of that. Infinitely expand images. I think that's pretty cool. So this is just a little little bit of what it can do. So, I'm a member. I think it is a little pricey. Let's see. It's like 30 something bucks a month, I think. Oh, they changed their plans. Cause I don't pay this. I pay this, I believe. I think I paid $39. So I know got an email saying they changed their plans recently, but I might bump that joint down. Cause I only really use it for that one thing for now. Well, I try to use it. It's not even really working for me. But it does a lot of different things. I'm gonna keep at it, and hopefully they get that issue fixed. But when I used it, as you saw, it worked. It worked really well, at least for that specific purpose. But there's another one called Keeper, and it does only work on Chrome, y'all. Runway ML, it is browser based. You don't download it. So just a heads up. So there's one called Keeper, masking for Final Cut. I believe it's under FX Factory. Yes. I know Doc talks about FX Factory. So as you can see from the screenshots, it allows you to mask yourself. Just like Runway ML does. So I'll just show you a couple things that it can do. So I've downloaded this recently. Hold on. Yeah, they got too much going on in this video. It should have just been a static shot. They're doing a lot. So let me just show it to you guys. Let me show it to you guys. We're gonna work on it together. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna leave this background layer. I'm gonna leave this background layer there, and I'm gonna remove this graduated mask effect, and I still want to keep myself out of the background. Okay, so I'm gonna go down. I installed the app. I'm gonna go down to it's under Sheffield Softworks. I don't know why, but I guess they are the ones who came up with it and offer it through FX Factory. But it took me a minute to figure that out. I'm like, okay, I don't see anything that says FX Factory or Keeper. Where is it? And then I found out it was under Sheffield Softworks. So as you can see, as I just scrub my pointer over this app, well, this plugin, it already does a pretty good job of keying it out. But let's go ahead and refine it. So I'm going to drag this on top of the clip. And as you can see, it did a pretty good job, just like that, y'all, without me even having to refine it, even though it literally deleted the microphone. And it deleted my chair out, and there's a little bit of flickering going on. But let me adjust this back click so I could come in a lot sooner. Oh, it's not gonna let me do it like that. Okay. See how that looks more realistic in terms of like me being in the background. Try to put the peace sign up behind my head. But I need to refine this key, right? So it says quality medium. So if I put it on low, let's see what happens. Ooh, that's terrible. If I put it on high, let's see what happens. That's better. But some of my hair disappeared, so I'm at a disadvantage because of my little afro situation. So my hair like flickers, like what's going on with his hair? And then my chair is flickering a bit. And then the mic is still going. So the good thing is you can adjust these settings. It won't be perfect, y'all, but so dilate. And I just use the sliders. I don't even know what all of them do specifically, just looking at the names. Soften, but you can refine it, So may do a little soften to emulate the lens, then mix. Composite. So If I invert it, it would be like this. So as you can see, it's not perfect. I wish it was a way to like paint this in May. I'd have to look at a tutorial. Help. So it may be a way to like select something. So I know that's what Runway ML does, where it'll refine the actual mask. If you click on it, like if I got this output from Runway ML, I would be able to click the microphone and then click the chair, and it would say, okay, these two things need to be included. They don't need to be excluded. But as you can see, it's pretty cool. And if you don't have wonky hair, then you may not have any flickering. So let me just scrub through. Oh man, I'm a goofball. So yeah, that's something that I thought was funny, um, that I wanted to share with you guys. So the first way is using the graduated mask, and the second way is like using the app or a plugin like Keeper. It's KEYPER to mask yourself out. And you could also, I mean, I won't get into it, but if you had a green screen, that would make things a lot easier, y'all. If you had a green screen, that would make things a lot easier. You know what? Let me see if I have a green screen clip. And the cool thing about this is I can move myself now, being as though this is a mask. I can move myself over. Let me see, like this, if I wanted to. So, because this literally, keys me out. So, I can really move myself around. But if you do have a green screen, let me see if I have any green screen clips saved on here. I don't think I do. Let me see. What's called Skittles. Let's see if I had a Skittles. Boom, I do. Wow. I wonder where this is though. File, save, episode 3, no, episode 6. I saved the library in the wrong spot. Well, let me check in with y'all real quick, but I'll just show you how to use this green screen, this King in Final Cut Pro really quickly. Okay. Hold on, let me scroll back up. Okay. Beginner's video for Final Cut Pro. I don't, but I highly recommend Ali Abdaal. That's the course that I use, that I learned from. Ali Abdaal Final Cut Pro on Skillshare. And Skillshare, I believe they have a 30-day free trial, so you can learn this joint and don't even have to pay for it. I took this course. I was actually part of his part-time YouTuber Academy as well after I took this course. But this is how I learned Final Cut Pro. It's not that difficult. It really isn't, and he makes it really simple. So 53,000 students, as you can see, beginner level. I highly recommend this. Highly, highly, highly recommend this. And also, Marquez Brownlee has a Final Cut course, but I didn't like his as much. I don't know where his is. It's on Skillshare as well. Oh, I thought it was. Is it? It's somewhere. Okay. It's on Masterclass, I think. I don't really remember this one. This may be it right here. I know I have membership to this, or at least till it expires, because I canceled it. So yeah, but I don't remember, I didn't think it was on Mass Class. But yeah, I highly recommend this one, Ali Abdal's course on Skillshare to learn the ins and outs of Final Cut Pro. Highly, highly, highly recommend it. Let's see here. Video training course from Ripple Training. Keeper is actually KEY. Autocorrect probably got you there, Mr. Moderator. Appreciate it. Yes, I would recommend starting with iMovie because iMovie is super simple. Let me show you really quickly. And it looks very similar. And actually, Final Cut Pro got a lot of flack by professional users. When it first, went through a redesign, and people said it was too much like iMovie, like for beginners. Oh, here it is right here. So as you can see, it looks very similar. I just used it last week when I put together the few clips for the office tour last week, and the office tour in progress stream last week. I just recorded clips on my phone and added them to iMovie and exported it. So as you can see, it looks very similar. Okay. So let me close iMovie. Okay. Get in. Do this during a live stream. What specifically? Let me scroll back up. Hold up. Oh, you talking about the effect? Yeah, you could. You could do it. You could do it during a live stream. Oh my goodness. Do it during a live stream. Yes, you could. So what you would have to do is you would have to have a green screen. You would have to have a green screen. That's a good idea, actually. I have a green screen on order. Maybe we'll try it out. I don't know how productive it is, but somebody may want to know how to do it. But you would have to have a green screen and then use Ecamm's green screen feature to key out the background, but have a video playing behind yourself. A video playing inside of Ecamm behind yourself. Well, as a camera overlay, or like maybe even a source. A video playing and then have yourself over top of the shot. So that's how you would do that. Yo, manual mask. Yeah. So if it's long, I don't like doing manual mask. I had to do that maybe one time. And I was like, I'm not doing this again. Thank you so much. No problem. No problem. Yes. So here is a clip. I'm gonna save it real quick. Skittles. Let me save it as a media. I have this library in the wrong spot. That's gonna tick me off. But I did it. The library was supposed to go in here, so it won't be on my computer, but it is what it is. Hold up. File. Duplicate. File. Save. Media. Skittles copy. That's fine. So now I'm going to add this into here. So this is the little import button, or I can do file, import, media, but I just hit this little button up here to import my media. Skittles copy, import. So I'll actually deactivate this layer. Bring this layer down here. So now I'll go to, in the effects on the bottom right, go to masks. Nope, that's not right. It's under keying. I believe, is it key or LumaKey? Yep, it's under keyer. So I'll drag this on here, and now I can refine it. Strength fill holes. I don't have any holes. Edge distance. Spill level. So where I messed up when I recorded this is, I take the keyer off. You see this bright light up here, like I use as a hair light? That messed up the green screen. So I actually had to do a manual mask around this light after I did this key right here. But we're not gonna do that this time. But in this case, I'll zoom myself in. The angles are off and everything. But as you can see, it's a lot more of a clean key with when you have a green screen, right? So even with my hair, like my bush, how it is now, it would have been cleaner like this. Not as clean with around the hair, but it still would have been. So that's how you do that with the green screen. So I'm mainly thinking about using the middle part, but being as though the edges, like I don't have a green screen behind there, um, I would do like a graduated mask on this. Like, let me see. Go down to masks. Or I could do an actual like manual key. A manual mask as well. Like for example, draw a mask. And like literally draw a mask around the stuff that I don't want. Like this. See how I just mask once I close that last point, it deleted everything else that I didn't want. The only thing is like if I move a lot, move my head like that, I'll disappear. So like you would have to move these. You have to create. We won't get into this in this video, but more of the story is have a large enough green screen or have it close enough to you where you don't have to do stuff like this if you're using it in a wide fashion like this. But I typically only do this type of green screen stuff outside of that little trick I showed you at the beginning. But like I'll be doing it more regularly on the reels. On the reels, if you guys haven't seen those, just check out my Instagram. And I did a couple videos last season showing you how to do that. So let me see here. Like this. So I have like the sides were kind of they weren't in the shot. And I still had the same background recorded anyway. So let me just check in with y'all. Okay. So what questions do we have, y'all? So I know this is just like one kind of gimmicky feature, but like I said, I had the idea to share it with you guys. Yeah, so what I would do with this now, like being as though I only have keeper, is I would add another layer. So I would do Command D. Oh, that didn't work. I just duplicated the whole project. Command C, Command V to add it over top of this. Take keeper off, but do a shape mask or vignette mask on this, but only do it for the mic. See, so now the mic is back, but the chair isn't. And I likely could do it for the chair as well, but I don't know if I move the chair or not. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm sitting in it. So if I don't move it, I'm good. Effects, shape mask, feather. We don't want any feathering. So completely unnecessary, but I'm just thinking about a way to solve the problem of my mic being gone. So this is actually like a whole different layer, y'all. So if I was to move this layer only, you see, so this is part of the illusion, y'all. This is part of the illusion. This is essentially layers. So my chair probably moves though, and then it's not perfect around the edges. A chair that really doesn't move, but I would refine that if I had to, or I would just do it on the microphone only. So it looked crazy at the end when the clips ended at different times. All right, let me check in. Let me check in with you guys. Once I find my Ecamm, cool. All right. Yeah, try it. Try it. See what happens. See what happens. Cause these days we have to find ways to stand out, y'all. We have to find ways to stand out, keep people's attention, because that's the way the economy is going. It's an attention economy. It's an attention economy. Those who have the attention have the world, really. The world in their hands. So it's like, how do you get people's attention? How do you keep their attention? So any way that you can do that, any little way that you can do that, it's easy, it's fun, it's quirky. Why not? Why not? And we have the tools at our disposal, right? So yeah, that's the main I guess feature or whatever you want to call it that I wanted to share with y'all today. So let me know if you have any questions. Um, Other than that, I just use, like I said, I use a lot of plugins, so I can show you guys, as you guys drop your questions in, some of the favorite plugins that I like to use while I'm editing. Okay, so I get a lot of my plugins from motionvfx.com, and they all kind of pop up here. So all these ones that says M in front of it, these are different plugins. So in backdrop, so this is just a collection of backdrops. And not really animating right now because I guess I'm doing a lot with streaming and then running Final Cut Pro on this MacBook. But not a different backdrop. So if you had like a screenshot or something you wanted to bring up on the screen, this would be good for that. And behavior. So this behavior and movements, I use this type of stuff a lot. As I'm switching scenes, or if I'm adding stuff on the screen. But I'll show you the main thing that I do. You guys may do it or may not. But it's just so much stuff, y'all. Like they have so many good plugins. Like M Tutorial, I use this a lot. If I want to highlight something on the screen, like if I'm doing a tutorial video, I want to highlight an area without blurring it out. Literally highlight something. Yeah, but they have a lot of stuff, y'all. Another one is Leno FX. I've used them a lot. And I believe they have a sale because the owner, let's check. So the plugins range between, let's say, $15 and like $50 in most cases. Yes. So they have so many different packs. But check these out, y'all, because the owner, he just had a baby and he's running like a major sale. So this absolute pack, which is literally every single plugin that they have on this site, right? As you can see, it's literally dozens of them. You can have them not even for $149, for $99. So let me grab the coupon code real quick from my email. I know he wouldn't mind if you guys want to do that, because I have a lot of plugins from there as well. Let me see, Leno FX, but it's only until the 10th, and I'm not an affiliate, anything like that. I need to put that out there. I'm not an affiliate. It says baby shower sale. That's funny. So if you do special, I guess the $50 at checkout. So his daughter Anna Julia. So yeah, see, it's $149, but you can get an extra $50 off, and that's every plugin on the site. Every plugin, every pack. So I have the mega pack. That's why I got that email. But the absolute pack is literally everything. Live stream. Let's see what this is, y'all. dig it. This is cool. And what you can do is export these and then use them in using on your stream. John Fox, that's a relative of mine. You know what, y'all? I want to get this. But rather than pay $39 for it, I might get the absolute pack. Even though I have a lot of these packs already, and I have the mega pack. So I don't know if the live stream pack is in there already. I don't know. I do not know. But that'll be cool. Maybe we'll do that next week. Is get a pack like this and then show you how to edit it and export them so you can use them on Ecamm, using in Ecamm like live. As long as you export it the right way, you'll be able to use all of this. All of it while you're live streaming. This is cool. This is cool. But yeah, Leno FX is a good one, y'all. FX Factory, I just got Keeper, and then the rest of them are from Final Cut. I mean, are from Motion VFX. So let me check in with y'all. Then I'm going to show you how I do like the main animation where I have stuff pop up on the screen. Yup. Special $50, and I am not an affiliate. I'm not an affiliate. So just so y'all know. Cool. So I'm gonna create a quick graphic and show you how I typically have it pop up on the screen inside of Final Cut Pro. So if somebody can just give me something to put up here, or I'll just pick something at random to make a graphic on. Let's do like 1,000 by 1,000. Okay. Insert artboard. Or let's just pick the Ecamm logo or something. Cause I already have that. Let's create something. This is Marshall Create, so we're gonna create something really quickly. All right. All right. Let's see here. Supporting this effects would be cool. Yeah. So let's do that next week, y'all. We'll do that next week. And I'm gonna have to grab that pack. I'm definitely gonna get that pack. Let me write that down just so I can have everything and support little Anna Julia in her birth. Absolute pack. I know I have some duplicate stuff because I do have the mega pack. I'm like, hey, I would have bought the absolute pack if it was out. Stupid raisins. Oh snap! Let's check that out, y'all. That sounds cool. You can tell I have shiny object syndrome. Stupid raisins. Oh snap! Oh snap! Let's see. I don't know if you guys can hear this, but okay. Demo videos below. Let's see details. Slice pop, split screens. Oh snap! Whiteboard drawings. I don't really do that. Call out, logo, animations. Okay, so it looks like stuff that the other ones have. So this is just another cool resource. Pricing looks in line with what the other places charge, even though I think Motion VFX are a little higher. There's usually start around like 79 to like 99. Slice pop. Let's see this. This would be cool. Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, thanks for sharing that, Mr. Moderator. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. All right, really quickly. You know what? Let's just grab this. Downloads. Let's add it to the media. Word pop icon. But honestly, I like to have a shadow with my pop up. So I'll do copy image, file, new from clipboard. It's only 300 by 300, but it is what it is. I just want to add like a little shadow to it really quickly, y'all. Subscription program later this year gives access to all their plugins. Oh, that's fire. That is fire. So I like to add a little shadow. All right. Export. I want to make it twice as big. Let's just make it 1,000. It's not the clearest image, but it is what it is. Media, Word, pop, and then go back to Final Cut. I'm going to import this right here. So now I'll drag it onto the middle, and I'll actually size it down some, because when I add my animation onto it, I don't want it to be cut off. So I'm going to go back here and I go to under in behavior, there's one called bounce. So I'll literally just search for it. Scale bounce in. So it'll come in like this. So if I add it right above it, right, the whole thing, like all the clips will bounce. And that's not what I want. I just want this to bounce, but I'm going to ignore the back for now, and I'm going to make this shorter, this bounce shorter, the length of this bounce, because I want it to be a lot faster. So let's see how this looks. Still a little too slow for me. So that's good, but I'm gonna make it a little longer. Okay, so now I'm going to select both of these and then do right click, new compound clip, because I want that bounce to only affect word pop, that word pop icon and nothing else. So I'm gonna combine these two together. So I'm gonna do new compound clip, and I'll just leave it as the default title. So now it'll pop up like that. So now I can move it around. I can move it to where I want it to go. Like this. So yeah, that looks fine. It looks good enough. So that's how I add a pop, like a little pop effect. And then like what I do at the end when I'm done editing my videos, and I'll come back in and I'll add in like the sound effects. So let me go to another video that I have in here. Looking for the plop. It might be called main plop. Where is it, man? Whoosh. Oh, it might be called pop instead of plop. Well, I can't find it now. You guys wouldn't be able to hear it anyway. But oh, here it is right here. Human mouth plop. If you guys will be able to hear this. Could you hear that? I don't know if I have my sound effects turned on. System audio. Let me unmute it real quick. See if you guys can hear this. Can you guys hear that? Hopefully it's not an echo. But yeah, so I'll use something like this for that bounce effect. So I'll add this here. Yeah, that's good. And if it's not, like if it's off, like if I add it in and it's like the sound happens before the pop, I'll just adjust it, of course, to where it sounds good. So The honest accomplice. Welcome. Welcome. I like that name. I like that YouTube name, y'all. Cool. Cool. All right, y'all. We're wrapping up here. But yeah, so though that's how to do something like this. If you ever wanted to, I mean, if you just wanted to keep it simple, you could just use the graduated mask and don't do anything elaborate where like you're really behind yourself. Um, oh, this is another key, y'all. This is another key. I'm glad I remembered. So let me just share. Let me come back to the main screen. So this is what I would do. I'm actually put it here. So what you got to do is, like we typically have the autofocus on, right? So if you remove yourself from the shot, it's going to focus on the background, right? So like this. But you want the background to be blurred out, right? You want the background to be blurred out because it makes it look that much more realistic. So in order to do that, just turn your autofocus off when you record that clip. So this is literally what I did. So I turned my autofocus off on my lens or on your camera. So now the autofocus is off. So that's why I'm not in focus right now. So now I can back up and of course remove your chair and remove your mic. It is not necessary to remove the mic because you'll be over it anyway. But as you can see, if I move away, it's still going to be like the background's still going to be out of focus. So then in Ecamm, hit record and record that clip that's out of focus, and then come back in and make sure you turn your autofocus back on. So that's how you do that. Because if you move out and then you just see it looks a lot more realistic when it's like blurred out in the background. Come back. So let me go back here. So as you can see, let me make it a lot larger. View, show in browser, window. Secondary display. I'm going to do the browser. You know what? I think there's a way to do full screen on here. I'm not even thinking. Yeah. So see how back here I'm blurred out. So it looks a bit more realistic. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Hopefully that helps. I'm too excited back there for no reason. Cool. All right, y'all. What questions do you have for me before we dip? Where are my comments? Oh, I'm sorry. Hopefully I'm a worthy replacement. I don't want to call myself a replacement. Oh, you talking about in person? I got you. Cool. Well, yeah, if you guys found this video helpful, entertaining, anything, let us know in the comments. I found it entertaining myself. But yeah, next week we'll work on some of those some of those plugins and export them to use live to add a lot more movement and sauce to the shot. And I really like that plugin that they had over there at Atlanta FX. So support baby Anna, and then we're gonna make it happen. So please hit that like button, y'all. Please hit. Looks like we only have 11 likes, and we got 16 viewers. So can 5 of y'all smash that like button real quick before we dip? And I appreciate you guys, and I will see you guys next Thursday, 2 p.m. Eastern on Marshall Creates. All right, guys. Peace.